Alright guys, welcome to the video, I hope you're well. Okay guys, so this is version 2 of the Lazy Shadow Slayer Golem build, okay? It's very lazy. It's completely automated pretty much, guys. And the rotation of the DPS, guys, literally hits in the billion. I've hit 1.2 billion now on tormented Juria runs yesterday on the stream at Twitch TV/BigDayDen76, by the way. Feel free to jump on there, guys, be live a bit later. And I haven't even mastered up my gear correctly yet, guys. I'm still missing tons of damage. Like, I've only got one hit on the Golem Mastery here, and only one on the Hellbent Commander here, so it can go a lot higher. I reckon we could probably hit about 1.6, 1.8 billion damage once we've got this all, like, maxed out. So, yeah, it's very, very good. Got a couple of hits here on the Golem as well. So let's go show this in action, guys, because last video I forgot to show it in action, and people said, oh, this build's fake. It's not fake, guys. I wouldn't post it if it doesn't work, you know. So I normally farm hit 80s, and I normally cheese it with a Holy Bolt's potion, because for those that don't know, guys, Holy Bolt potion on Summon a Necro is absolutely busted, okay? It makes pit, like, so easy, okay? But first round we won't show the pit, okay? But guys, you are going to be kind of squishy. This version of the build, I've tweaked the Paragon tree a little bit, and I've got the HP up to 28k now, which ain't too bad. If you do the anti-venom potion quest, you can get this potion here, which you can craft. It gives you an extra 15% life, so you can pop this, so you can stack any other potion on top of this as well, including Holy Boats, which is great, so you can bump your HP up to 34, and then you can use a Fortune as well, and suddenly we're on 41k, which is a lot better. And the higher HP, guys, the higher your barrier is, okay? Alright, so let's jump in. Also, guys, there's some patch notes up as well. Pit's going to be easier, by the way. The bosses ain't going to be doing the crazy one-shot, so HP won't be quite as much issue as it is now. Right, here we go. Right, guys, first thing we need to do for the build rotation is we need to do a Quimby. Now, a Quimby is someone from my stream, and he likes to drink a lot of beers. So, guys, at the start of the run, yeah, you want to chug some potions, okay? Let's pretend they're beers, okay? And also, you generate virtually infinite potions in this build as well, okay? So, when you chug potions, you're healing yourself and it's proccing Transitory Pants for HP barrier. So, we just drink one potion, yeah? And straight away, you see our barrier is building up. Just gives some early protection, especially if you're playing hardcore. So, we've got 5.5k barrier now. Drink again, so just chug a few, and like I said, you can get loads. Absolutely load, gain some barrier. Nice, so full pet build, guys, let's go in. Where's the elite pack? So you want to curse first with the Decrepify. Hit your ultimate.
I'm not ready yet.
Spam tendrils, and then click the button, and they all die. And that's pretty much it. And that's all you got to know. Now, if we was using Holy Bolt's potion, this would be unbelievably quick. Well, unbelievably quick. Because you kill one monster, then the Holy Bolt's potion will just go off. And just one shot, you know. Managed to survive there because of the extra barrier generation we've got in the build. Well, some players sloppy as hell today. Hey, there you go. It's very, very easy. I won't do the whole thing because I want to go through the mechanics of the build as well. But yeah, guys, just run through. Don't be too brave, okay? Send the Golem in. Curse, send the Golem in. Bang, you know. Hit your ultimate for the big damage buff as well. Hit curse and run right up to them, because your Hellbent Commander procs when you're close by. For those that don't know, actually, with Hellbent Commander, not saying how much kill these dudes, so your pet's hands glow when you're close by them, which is really, really neat. See here, look, my mage's hands are glowing. If I walk away, they stop glowing. Look, then you get close again. It does it with the Golem as well. Pretty neat. Hellbent Commander for the win. Just curse through, and your pets, guys, will create corpses, hit tendrils, put everything into one spot. That procs your vulnerable damage bonus and smash, you know? And that's all you got to really do. If your barrier is not up, chug your potions. Because remember, we've got absolutely loads of them. There you go, click, bang, dead. So, as you can see, you can literally just blitz through pit, guys. Like, really easy. Farm lots of materials and all that good stuff, yeah. I'm just going to jump out. I'm going to do the whole thing because I want to get through this video quickly. Lovely! But yeah, guys, use Holy Bolt's potion on Necro Day. Like, if you want to cheese it, use Holy Bolt's potion. It's amazing on this build. You literally just send your Golem on a little bit of trash. And he goes, RAW! And the potion goes off and just AoEs everything. So, yeah, it's pretty filthy. It's good. Alright guys, so let's go through the gear, okay? So guys, you want to use Apothic Aspect on your helmet, okay? Now, for those that don't know, this is slightly bugged. Okay, it turns your warriors, pets, into shadow warriors that deal a shadow stun. Okay, now also, shadow pets, for those that don't know guys, actually proc life on hit. So I've got life on hit on my ring here, just one roll. So the shadow warriors and the shadow mages are actually proccing life on hit to generate you barrier automatically while they're in combat. It's a really, really cool way of generating barrier automatically. So it's nice and lazy, guys. Nice, man. And it's also healing you as well, which is great. Awesome. Then, guys, chestplate. Now, you want Golem Mastery on this, 100%, and I'm using Hardened Bones for the damage reduction for you and your pets. For Golem Mastery, guys, you know, this is the thing that you want to masterwork up. Every point of this gives you an absolutely enormous amount of damage. Like, absolutely crazy. I'm in town at the moment, so it won't show my proper Golem damage. In town, I'm on 3.3, but if I go outside in combat, it shows it as 4.1, I think, at the moment. It's really strange. But anyway, so like, if I take off my chestplate, I'll go down to 2,000% golden damage. Each 1 point of this is super important. Super important. So I've got a basic chestplate on for now, just for now. But if I can get that Golden Mastery to masterwork, you know, all the way up to the top and just keep hitting it, that'd be amazing. That's what you want to masterwork on this item. For your helmet, guys, masterwork either intelligence or HP. If you want to do more damage, do intelligence. Personally, though, HP is kind of king in pit right now. You really need as much as you can, so I would masterwork the HP on the helmet, okay? Get the extra stat. For guys, we'll be using Commander's Aspect, okay? So when we hit our ultimate, and we get an extra 100% damage, and take reduced damage as well for the pets as well. So this is your big damage cycle, okay? First one, guys, when you're masterworking, you want to masterwork the golem damage up that you have tempered onto it, okay? Tempers on chestplate, guys, is barrier generation and maximum life on this one, and the helmet is maximum life, temper, and lucky hit chance for freeze. That last one, you can just do what you like. I just kind of like the freeze effects from a Shadow Corp explosion. It's pretty sweet. Temporary practice, guys, this drops on Lord Zir, okay? So when you basically heal beyond your HP bar, you get a barrier. Hopefully you can get an 80% one. There's plenty of trade sites out there, guys. Diablo.trade, for instance, you can get one pretty quick. And this thing just gives you lots and lots of tank. It's a really, really nice way of playing the game. Super lazy, so you can do Helltide, guys, pretty much AFK. You can just walk out there and just let your pets smash the screen. It's great. I love your temperature pads. Also, guys, gives you healing chance as well. And potions. You get loads of potions with this thing. Absolutely tons of potions. You always got potions. It's great. Boots, guys. Cult Dominion for the extra 2 pets as well. And I've got this one. I've got Intel, movement speed, and resistance. Then use the corresponding gems in your jewelry, guys, to cap out your other resistances. So should be capped out. And I went for barrier generation and movement speed on my boots, which is really, really nice. You can sacrifice the movement speed roll here, guys, for HP if you want to. You just be moving a bit slower because you want to make yourself. Because remember, the higher HP, the higher barrier you're going to generate. 80% up to 8%. Brilliant. Weapon, guys, okay? You want to use a two-hand scythe. Two-hand scythe, guys, has life on kill. So every time you kill a target, that life on kill, and guess what? It's turned into barrier and territory pants. So as your pets are just trashing the screen, it's just healing you. It's great. It's really, really good. I've got for Intel, percent damage, critical strike damage on this particular weapon. Percent damage is only additive. Personally, I'm currently making a new weapon with HP on it, because that additive damage, obviously, is going to give you a bit more DPS, but honestly, I think the HP is going to be worth it. So I'm currently set up a new scythe with, in my opinion, would be the better roll. So intelligence, maximum life, then critical strike, guys. And then temper, meaning attack speed and golem damage on your weapon. And then put sapphires in there, guys, for the vulnerable damage from tendrils, okay? Lovely. So yeah, I've got to try and masterwork this one up now and hopefully crit on that golem, you know, 2 more times, man. Make the damage go nuts, you know. Brilliant. Lovely, guys. So, Amulet, yeah? Okay, you want to use Frenzied Dead. Okay, Frenzied Dead, so basically this gives you 68% attack speed for your pets. It's very, very important to get up to 100% so you can proc Cult Leader Paragon board, okay? Easily for the big damage for the pets. Brilliant. Then, guys, you want Hellbent Commander and Amplify on your Amulet, 100%. Temper in Golem and cooldown reduction and Golem damage. But when you're masterworking this item, you want to be hitting Hellbent Commander as much as possible. I've only got 1 roll on this one, unfortunately, which is a bit of a shame so far, but it's only a basic neck, so I don't mind. Mama has intelligence. I don't actually want intelligence there. I would actually prefer attack speed, crit, something like that. Attack speed and crit would have been much better in my opinion, man. I would actually prefer attack speed, so I can move this off the amulet to, say, glove, then put Commander onto this for a bigger damage rotation. Brilliant. Okay, guys, this is what makes the build super lazy, man. You get this from Varshan boss. Just do whisper missions. You get the parts for him. Summon the boss, kill him. Ring of Sacrilegious Soul. I love this thing, guys, because it automatically raises your skeletons. It automatically does Corp Explosion for you. And it automatically does Tendrils for you. And it automatically heals your pets as well. Also procs Apophic Aspect, so your Shadow Warriors tend to Shadow Warriors, man. Skeletons tend to Shadow Warriors. And they actually proc your cooldown as well, which is really, really cool. For those that know, guys, Apophic Aspect, man, when you cast a Decrepify on a target...
While I'm in town.
When you cast Decrepify and the Apophic Aspect is active, they proc your cooldown from Decrepify, which is really sick. It's really, really good. So this ranking is absolute gold, guys. When you're masterworking this, guys, definitely hit a lucky chance at least once. Because the more lucky chance you have, the better the pets can proc Apophic Aspect's cooldown from Decrepify. Okay, so get at least one there, and maybe put the rest onto HP. Okay? Depends. If you're dying, then pump it onto HP. But more lucky hit you have, the faster you can reset your cooldowns from Apophic Aspects and Skeletal Shadow Mages and Warriors. It's really good. Then, guys, the last ring is the Ring of Reanimation. Dual crit, a life on hit. Now, I put a life on hit roll here, guys, because, like I said earlier, the Shadow Pets, so Mages and the Shadow Warriors from Apophic Aspect, can proc life on hit. No other pet can do this. It's really, really cool. A little hidden mechanic which I found out the other day. Some automatic healing for your character, guys. And proc Cemetery Pants. Really nice. Then, guys, ring animation for the extra pet damage bonus once they're 10 seconds live. On this ring, guys, when you're tempering, you want Golem active cooldown and Golem damage, and hopefully you can master work the Golem damage up and up and up. Brilliant. Finally, guys, next is a Book of the Dead. Skeletal Warrior, guys, Reapers as always for the chance to carve the corpse. The more corpses you have, you know, you can just, it's going to give you fortifiers, all that great stuff, man. And they hit pretty hard as well, man. Guys, use Shadow Mages, okay? Shadow Mages bolts now pierce. They actually go through all the targets, and so this helps proc Blighted Aspect as well. And you get an extra 15% increased damage. I was trying out this extra Shadow Bolt one to proc Blighted Aspect. It does proc Blighted Aspect up a little bit quicker. But honestly, I don't think it's worth it. I think the 15% is better. I can keep Blighted Aspect up pretty solid, guys, and keep an extra 15% damage for your Golem, man, and your boys. And of course, guys, Golem, guys, with the big damage Blood Golem here on the second rune, for an extra 25% damage reduction for the pet, and an extra 50% increased damage. If you're playing hardcore, guys, or if you're dying a lot, go back to the first rune for an extra 30% damage reduction instead. But this thing is king. He hits so friggin' hard. So good, man. So good. Alright, guys. So, skills is next. Tweak this a little bit. So, as usual, guys, 2 points here to bring this tree down here. Max out Huge Flash for lucky chance on against bosses, Ancestral Session, more buddies. Unlimited Energy, guys. Just you just need to put 1 point in here to unlit the second tree. Okay. Then come down here. 1 point in Corp Explosion, guys, to Shadow Corp Explosion, as always. This helps proc Blighted Aspect, which does a lot of your damage on your weapon, which I forgot to talk about, actually. So, Blighted Aspect on your weapon, guys, so you do a 240% increased damage. After the Shadow Blight key passive, is damage enemy 10 times. And this buffs the damage for absolutely everything, especially your Golem. Okay, all your damage will go up for 6 seconds, and your sheet will be hitting like 100k or so. And, it will slay. So if I'm got in this build, procs Blighted Shadow as quick as possible. So Corpse Shadow, Shadow Mages, and the Shadow Pets from a Apophic Aspect. It's really, really important to proc that stuff because that's how you do your big damage rotation. Lovely! So yeah, guys, there you go. And also this procs cooldowns for you as well from Decrepify. Does a stun as well from down here, which will go over there in a second, which is good. Also, guys, max out Spiked Armor. Okay, so that way you get an extra 50% additional armor, and that way you can take away an armor roll from your gear score. And so that way you don't have to run like double armor roll and like your chest plate and helm and all that sort of stuff. Okay, and also giving your pets fawns, your pets can actually proc lucky hit cooldown from Decrepify, which is really nice, by the way, for those that don't know. Max out Skeletal Warrior Master, guys, because even though they're not their main DPS, they still kill really well, especially in hell type, things like that, and HP buff as well will keep them live, guys, showing really strong fights. 1 point, guys, in Grim Harvest for essence from corpses. We don't really need that much power. They really cast it to Decrepify, so you don't need much. They fuel by death, guys, as you're destroying corpses, you get an extra 9% increased damage. Deficit brace, guys, damage while you're close to enemies and damage reduction as always. Definitely, guys, max out your amplifier. I've got this on my amulet right now. I'm 3 points in, so I get an extra 28% increased damage to cursed targets, which is amazing. Love this thing. Then, guys, deficit approach for the movement speed buff. Max out skill of mage mastery for more mage damage and HP to keep them alive. It's really, really important. Then decrepit guys, for the slow, the stun, and the cooldown. Okay, this is your main spell that you will be casting on monster groups. Then, guys, over here to Reaper Pursuit, so your darkness skills give you a little bit of movement speed and also proc a 1-second stun. This generates lots of stagger, especially on bosses, butcher, things like that, okay? So you don't have to use this, but I recommend it. It's just a nice thing to have in the build, because stagger damage is really nice, especially when you farm like Tormented Jurias, Tormented Dario, things like that. It just builds up stagger with Corpse Explosion very, very quickly. Okay, guys, I've actually got Gruesome Mending. Now, you don't have to use this, but I do recommend it, because Gruesome Mending increases all your healing from all sources by 30%. So the life and kill from your scythe, the life on hit from the ring, etc., etc. All that turns into extra barrier much more quicker for your character to keep him alive. So it just makes the build nice and lazy. I love this. And also, guys, Tendrils, which is called to cast it automatically as well from Sack Ring. Pulls all the monsters in with the screen. And try to get some rolls on your gear if you can, because it makes the tendrils just massive. So good, man. Then does a slow, and then a stun, and does the vulnerable, yeah? And during the vulnerable stage, that's when you want to be casting your golem onto the targets for the big damage rotation. Lovely. 1 point, guys, in Necrocarapace. As we're forming corpses, we get Fortify. Once you're fully fortified, you take 50% reduced damage. I've changed the Paragon board a little bit, so we actually get some damage while we're maximum fortified as well. I think we get an extra 25% damage as well, so I'll go over those changes just a sec. Really nice, man. Alright, guys, pop down here to one of the final parts now. Just 1 point in Army of the Dead, because we don't need the the corpse generation from the second ring. We just don't need that, because we've got so many corpses anyway. And we don't need to raise our pets, because they're virtually indestructible anyway. So, we've got so many corpses being generated from Reapers. These last 2 rooms are just not needed. Okay, don't actually need them. Brilliant. Max out Aspiring Leader, guys, for Crypt Strike for you and your pets. Obviously, you max out Hellbent Commander, so once you're close to your pets, you get a massive damage buff. Right now I'm on 105, and I still haven't mastered this fully, so this is such a huge multiplier for your build, guys. Definitely max it out. So good. I've got 2 points of Death to Essence, guys, just to keep the pets alive, and 2 points in Bond Essence to kill them healed up. The last one of these guys, of course, is Shadow Blight passive. Affects enemies with Shadow Blight for 2 seconds every time it receives shadow damage from you or your minions. They're affected by Shadow Blight, they take this extra damage. Okay? And that's what we want to proc. Okay? That's what we want to proc. So if I go to the test dummy very, very quickly, before we do the Paragon tree, I'll show you the rotation, for those who haven't seen the previous video. But yeah, guys, it's a very fun build, man. It's so lazy. Like, you can literally just AFK in Helltide. Once you've got it set up, you can just literally AFK in Helltide and just sit at the Blood Maiden spawn altar and just pick up loot all day. You know, it's good. Nice and lazy, man. Nice and lazy. And you can do absolutely everything, guys, in this build, man. You can kill all the tormented bosses, Uber Lilith once you got it up and running, etc., etc. Right then, guys, so rotation, yeah? Really, really easy, okay? So what you want to do first, you want to curse. Okay, and your boys are going to start to attack. Okay? And now, when this goes off here, see Raid Skeleton, guys? See that little priest popping up? When he pops up, he's proccing a popping aspect for our Shadow Warriors, and turn him to Shadow Warriors, basically, and that procs the Blighted aspect, okay? So, it's all done for you automatically, okay? But once it goes off enough, you'll see the damage will go up massively, yeah? Boom, 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 boom. There you go, 166, yeah? We've got so many buffs here, unfortunately, I can't see what I'm bloody doing, because they've got these 2 icons here, because of the seasonal stuff. But yeah, once your attack power goes fully up, guys, you hit Tendrils, Ultimate, then Golem. Bang! And you can see all of our stuff refreshes extremely quickly. Okay? So yeah, so once Blighted Aspect's gone off, you can tell by the damage goes up here, or you'll see the icon down here. Get close to your target. Okay, make sure it's cursed. Just go boom, 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 boom. Tendrils, Ultimate, Golem. Bang! And so far, the best hit I've had, chat, is I've had about 1.2 billion so far, and that's without not having anything else work correctly yet. Okay, so I reckon once we're fully done, I reckon we could hit about, like I said earlier, probably about 1.6, 1.8 billion damage. It's absolutely nuts. It's good. Well, then, guys, last but not least, of course, is the Paragon tree. Let's go to the Paragon tree. I've just tied it up a little bit and tightened up. I had to sacrifice a little bit of damage to make us a bit tankier, but I've replaced that damage elsewhere on the board, okay? So, as always, guys, Corporeal, your minions deal 10% physical damage and gain 1% movement speed, as always. Also, I've increased our HP as well, guys, compared to the last build as well, which is nice. Still the same here, guys, with Dead Rays. No changes here. Okay, just come down here. Now, I've sacrificed some damage from control, so I've got more points for a blood bath one up top. So we lost some control damage, but we've gained more HP, and I replaced that damage I've lost from here with damage while fortified, which is really, really nice. Okay, so I've shaved this out here, and I've gone through here, saved a bunch of points. Come up here, guys, of course, to Essence, so critical strike damage. I had to sacrifice a few points here, but still, like I said, we're still hitting for billions of damage, so it's absolutely fine. All the, also, all of our resistance are capped as well, guys, once you get the Masterworking up a little bit. It's very important to Masterwork all your stuff out. Okay, so we've got Flesh Eater here, and of course, Scent of Death, guys, so damage reduction when you're near corpses. And then Flesh Eater, guys, as you consume corpses, you get this massive damage rotation. So once Flesh Eater and Blighted Aspect are both gone off, this is when your big damage window pops up. And then that's when you cast Tendrils to proc vulnerable damage, Ultimate, and then the Golem. And you'll just see the HP, guys, on the monsters just pop, man. It's crazy. It's really, really good. Then, guys, last tree. Oh, second to last tree, I should say, actually, is Hulk Monstrosity. So your Golem has 40% increased maximum life and deals 100% increased damage. I've got all the good Golem damage, guys, capped out as well. I did give up this one because I need us to be a bit tankier. But like I said, I've still got all the armor capped and all that, so it's all good. Okay, and the Golem here, of course, for the extra damage. Come up here, guys. Then I've added another small tree, okay? So it's actually the Bloodbath tree. Do you have a power tree? But if we go here, there was two choices. I could either do Bone Graft and give us an extra 10% extra life, or do this tree, give us 8% life, but damage by fortified, okay? Which is kind of nice. So if you don't care about the extra HP, you can actually go over here, guys, and activate another glyph if you want to. So Territorial will probably be best for damage to close enemies. But for us, just old boys, I want to be lazy, man, and just survive, okay? I went here, okay? So right here, guys, you get damage while you're fortified, life, damage by fortified, more life, damage by fortified, and 4% maximum life, and then, of course, damage by fortified. So we get an extra, I think it's about 25% there, guys. Well, damage while we're fortified. We're automatically fortified by generating corpses from our pets. Okay, our Reaper's going crazy with the attack speed, so you fortify very, very quickly, and that activates 15% reduced damage and 25% damage buff, which is really, really nice. Like I said, if you don't want to use that, guys, you can just come over here and just activate another glyph of your choosing. And off we go, man. And there you go, guys. That is the build. In the video description, guys, there's a stat guide to mobile elixirs. As always, all this information there. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Subscribe for more and enjoy the Lazy Shadow Golem Slayer version 2, guys. Enjoy it, man. Happy slaying. Get out, man.